Hey, what's happening, guys? Dan Darrow here with another Options to Play video update. Definitely one of the patterns I look for a lot. So whether it's like whether it's like a bullish tape or not, I mean, I just love consolidations. And if it's a strong tape, then I'm obviously looking for breakouts. If it's a weak tape, I'm looking for breakdowns. But I do love really screening for consolidations, just because, trade-wise, I feel like there's a lot of great opportunities once you get like a historically volatile stock enter a consolidation period, right? Some of the trades, or actually a handful of the trades that we've been looking at, and then we've gone after recently, have revolved around these consolidations and breaking out of these consolidations. PEIX is one name that just this week we started some longer term calls, because as you can see that it's working on possible resolution of this 2 month consolidation, right? And one of the main things, there's two things, right? So volume and price action. Okay, so a stock like this, and you'll see what I mean when I like highlight two other examples. Like a stock like this that's coming, basically stock went parabolic, pulled back, and now it's coming out of like a very quiet, increasingly tight 2 month consolidation. You want to see two things. You want to see volume when it breaks resistance. So this today is a very good sign. It's its highest volume day in about a month as it works through the top of resistance. And now B, you want to see it hold above the top of resistance, all right? So you don't want the stock to sink back below 675. You don't want to see it back below 7. You don't want to see this 2 month resistance range reset after it had already worked on a possible breakout, right? So you want to see higher volume, and you want to see buyers get increasingly aggressive and hold higher levels. So you want to see previous resistance start to turn into support, right? And that to me will give confidence that this swing trade will work, right? So for like the option wise, like I really want to see increasingly higher support. I want to see like good action. I want to see follow through, because that is what is going to really reward this type of pattern, a breakout pattern. Like you want to see momentum build. You want to see the price action really start to build to the upside, right? And that doesn't always work that way, right? So Amazon, right? Everybody was staring at Amazon, waiting for stock to basically do anything, because it was chopping around, right? And you had just kind of like this really clear level at the moving averages, right? Had a big breakout, big breakout at the end of December. So everybody was thinking, okay, it's finally going to go, right? Finally got through the top of resistance, and then what happens? Slowly sinks back down. So you did have good volume, but what you didn't have was good price action, right? There was no follow through, and it slowly sank, and then it reset resistance, right? So that's a breakout failure, and that is why two things really have to stick, right? You have to have the good volume to kind of confirm the move, and you have to have the good price action to really start to build momentum. So this had decent volume, but not good price action, and reset the range, and that's why I'm not really focused on it, because it was a breakout failure. Now, NVIDIA is another name we're looking at, and this is probably too early to call, but it's like right on the fence, right? So had a real long consolidation, finally broke through it on Monday, right? Definitely a good volume day. It wasn't a massive volume day. It was definitely a good volume day, but now it's chopping around right at the top of resistance, and basically like the next 10 to 15 points. So whether that's to the upside or to the downside is probably going to determine whether this swing trade is really going to work, right? Because if this starts to creep back below 540 into like the 530s and reset like this 2 month range resistance, then that is going to be kind of something along the lines of Amazon and a breakout failure. All right. So a lot of these nice patterns, they seem to have like early follow through, but they just don't really build on it. So I am definitely hawking Nvidia. I'm definitely watching PIX. Amazon, I have it on my radar, but it's not an open trade right now. But you can see what I mean when I say that like you need these things to build. You need them to distance themselves from resistance, from the range. Otherwise, if they start to creep back down, reset that resistance, then it's going to be a breakout failure, and the option swing trades are probably going to be have a real tough time working. All right. So if you like this video and you're looking for more information on swing trading with options or trading earnings with options, please follow up with the link in the description of the video for more information on options and play. I hope you have a wonderful night. Stay well. and I will talk to you all tomorrow.